we've set our flight plan from Bowerman. We've got our fuel, check the weather. We've had to deviate a little bit into the west once we get up to Alaska, but we'll go ahead and start this flight. Mixture's pulled back. We're ready to go. Parking brake. Alright, Garmin traffic, bearing. Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, taking off runway 24, departure to the north, Bowerman traffic. Check the corridor, don't see any traffic. Don't see anyone on the other end. Mixture full rich. Alright, transponder, alt, we got lights, we got a camera, mixture full rich, fuel pumps are on, ready to go, full power. Three, two, one, go. Airspeed's coming alive. Fuel pumps off. Landing lights off. RPMs. That'll keep the power in. Alright, we'll switch to nav mode. 500. Intercept, turning left on course. Course of 312. Alright, we're just about there, getting lined up here. It's a little bit windy. Actually, it's a lot windy, so keep dropping my right wing, keep from trying to drift. I turn my ailerons into the wind there, trying to keep from having to grab in. So, relatively long flight. Again, like I said in my first video, I'm cutting out all the long parts of cruise. If there's anything interesting that happens, I'll definitely put it in there, but this one was pretty straightforward. VFR all the way, go ahead and go gear down. We got 3 green, we're good to go. Now our airspeed's going to start dropping off just a little bit. We're pretty well lined up. Just watching the VASI again to make sure we're good to go. You can see on the MFD, the left hand screen, it's got a nice approach. The right hand screen MFD, you can see my line coming in. I'm quite far to the left of that purple line. I just wanted to line up directly with this. It's weird VFR. I had set up an approach, but since we're very clear skies, I didn't see a need. Let me just adjust my track IR here. And we're pretty well lined up, but we'll just come on in and finish out this flight. Hopefully we can get a decent landing. It is very windy, and I flew this in real time, so it's actually really late right now again. So it's about, let me look at the time here. It's roughly, looks like 1:45 in the morning, a little bit before that, about 1:40. Nice sky, nice flight. Again, VFR all the way, no real issues coming all the way in. There's some wind there, wow. The weather in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is really good, so just got kicked around a little bit. Gonna keep her together here. Pretty windy, add some power. Got those 2 engines, I'm gonna use them. And we're looking pretty good. So we have made it all the way to Canada. This is Charlie, I believe Charlie Yankee Zulu Pop. Sand Pit, I believe, in British Columbia, Canada. We'll stop here, grab some gas, and then continue on the next part of this Fresno, California to Japan trip. So I guess now would be Canada to Japan. So we're pretty far on this journey. 1-notch flaps, 2-notch flaps, we have full flaps for the airspeed bleeding off. We want to keep it right around 199 knots indicated. Looks like we got 2 red, 2 white on the VASI. And we'll just bring her in. I really like these night flights in any of the simulators, X-Plane or Microsoft. They're really good for training. Our tower light, white, and flash of green on the left.
500.
We're at 500 feet, looking pretty good. A little bit slow on the speed, but we're okay. At nighttime you can get a little bit disoriented and come in higher than you are. So if the airport has a VASI, use it. Now I'm a little bit low. I'm going to put in hold on to the power, just kind of keep the stick back. There we go. 2 white, 2 red. What we want. Once we get closer to the threshold, obviously it's going to change. A little bit high now, so I'll back off the power just a little bit. I actually noticed these lights, so I'm going to stay high, because I think these lights are going across the runway, so I'm going to stay a little bit high, cross over these lights, and then we'll drop down right now. Light. There we go. A little bit off the center line, but not bad. We'll go ahead and bring up our flaps for our braking here. Actually, I'm not going to run out. I'm just going to turn to the right here and make a quick left. Jump off right here. Which at uncontrolled airports and larger airports was actually completely fine and legal. Now we'll jump off here and let's see. This is where Proflight and the simulator comes in handy. I'm looking for fuel right now. I think I see it over, yeah, there it is, over there on the left. So I'll go over here and virtually fuel up here. Nice little airport. Got some rampies out here. A couple small twins, commuter twins. Watching my left wing there. Now we'll come up here into the fuel box, and it should pop up automatically. I need to get a little bit closer. Don't clip your wings. There we go, right about there is good. I'll stop, and there it goes. Pops up automatically. And let's go ahead and refuel. Again, in real world, you'd shut down, obviously. In some places, you can have a fuel truck come and fuel you up. Other places, you do it yourself. Most places, you'd actually do it yourself. And we're good to go. Now that we've refueled, we'll go ahead and shut her down. We'll find some parking, shut her down, and then we'll take off tomorrow morning for the next leg. Well, thanks for joining us on this little flight. Again, we're maybe a quarter into this flight here from Fresno, California to Narita, Japan. See you on the next one.